Hi, and welcome to another micro message. Today we're going to continue with the series Acts of Mercy, based in chapter 6 of the book of Matthew. Well, we have seen already verses 1 and 2, and it shows how Jesus is pretty much giving a warning, and then he is saying what not to do. But in the third and the fourth verse, he is speaking directly to the disciples. And listen to what he says. He says, "But when you give to someone in need, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Give your gifts in private, and your Father who sees everything will reward you." Now, once again, here's an affirmation. He's not asking for us to do it. He says, when you give, which is a part of Christianity, to give to those who are in need. Now, here's the first point. He says, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. And this is a hyperbole. And what that means is that it's an exaggeration. Of course, the two hands are connected. How can the left hand not know what the right hand is doing? This is a connection. Well, it's simple. It's an exaggeration to present that you might be close to a lot of people, but even for those who you believe that they're close, when you do something for someone who is in need, just don't say anything to them. Even at that level of privacy is what he's demanding. And that is key. Nobody need to know. And God is saying pretty much, hey, I don't want people to know about this. That is the exaggeration. That's why he uses that particular concept. Two hands, and no one knows, between the two hands and the somebody, they don't know what they're doing. And then it brings the other aspect in the fourth verse, which it says, give your gift in private. You see, that's the concept. And I would say that pretty much this is kind of like being anonymous. Don't say anything to anyone. Only let God know what is going on. This is something between you, the person that you're helping, and God. Nobody else needs to know. That privacy is very important. And then he says, and your Father who sees everything will reward you. And this is beautiful because Jesus is actually teaching us that God can see everything. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere. He's watching what you're doing. So if you believe that, nobody's going to know, well, don't worry about that. The only one who matters, who knows about this, is God. And the person to receive the blessing, even if they don't know where it's coming from, that's fine. The important thing is that you help someone. Sometimes it can be something of a shame, a shameful, an embarrassment for someone who's receiving help, for everyone to know, or even to know where it's coming from. But you see, when you give in a way that is private, that is less. And that's what God is saying. Don't worry, I will reward you. I'm watching, and I'm actually right there. Let us pray that today our heart will be in the right place, that we'll be able to not let the right hand do something and the left one to find out, and let's do it for the right intentions and for the right reasons. May the Lord bless you. We'll see you until the next time.